Athletes, welcome back. It is retest day once again, and we've got your hand release push-up test. We've got Kara, we've got Hayden with us, and we are ready to work on some upper body strength with you. So let's see how all that practice over the past couple weeks is gonna pay off. Your warm-up is coming up next. Athletes, we've got 10 seconds on the clock. We are going into our hand release push-up retest warm-up. You just need some room for some arm circles going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Now with our arm circles, you pick the size of these circles because you can get bigger, you can get smaller, you can do whatever you need to here, but we're picking one direction, going a few arm circles there, and then we can go the opposite direction. I'm giving you enough time here that you can switch back and forth between the two. Just get those shoulders nice and opened up. The next thing we're gonna switch to is we're gonna start showing ourselves a little bit of self-love before this test. So go ahead and give yourself a hug and then swing those arms back out and then swap the arm that goes on top each time that you throw those arms. I want you to be dynamic like with this. So I'm gonna tell Hayden to throw those arms as he goes through. You gotta give yourself a big hug because you've done a lot today. You've accomplished a lot in your life. So you need to give yourself a little bit of credit and give yourself a hug today. Never hurts. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go down on the floor and we're going into scorpion. So with our scorpion position, we're gonna put our arms out to the sides, our shoulders stay against the floor, and we're gonna rotate our opposite foot towards our opposite hand. It's not gonna touch. We'll go ahead and come back to center and then swap to the other side. We're gonna hold this for just a minute. We're having a foot battle right now. We're gonna see it's like Highlander, only 2 enter and 1 leaves. Go back. Now we're not holding our in position, so we're gonna go back to that opposite side, and I just want you to rotate back and forth here. Try to keep those shoulders on the floor as we rotate through. I don't want you to let those shoulders creep up, and switch back and forth, and switch, and switch. I'm gonna get you guys moving today. I know you're worried about this test, but we gotta get the jitters out now. Let's switch, let's switch, let's switch, let's switch, let's switch, and that is it. All right, now we're going into our hand release push-ups. So our hand release push-ups, this is where you're gonna get your practice in. So I want you to make sure you feel comfortable with your hand positioning. You can put your feet a little bit wider, but let's go ahead and hit. I want 5 reps right now. Make sure that you feel comfortable with the push-up portion. Take those hands off the floor and then right back up. I've got Kara on the floor for this first warm-up piece. On our next round, she's going to be doing her test on the box. So when we go back through these, you'll see the version that she'll be doing there. You pick the test version that is the most challenging for you, but will allow you to work for the majority of the 2 minutes. We're gonna stand back up, and now we're back into our arm circles. I want big circles, the biggest circles you possibly have. I want you to think about trying to get to the very end ranges of your shoulder mobility and get everything, get the cobwebs out of there, get whatever stuff you stored in there last Christmas after the holiday season and you didn't look at it and it's all dusty. Get to those corners with these shoulders right now. Go ahead and relax for me. We're going back into those hugs again. It's big throws here, alternating which hand goes on top. I need you to throw those arms for me, and then we're back down on the floor in scorpions. And now there is no holding the end range. As soon as you hit the end range, you're back into the other side. So it's right back to the other side, still keeping those shoulders on the floor because I know that they want to creep up. They always do. So let's make sure that we are keeping ourselves in that position that's going to benefit us the most and open up that body for these push-ups we have coming up next. We are switching back into our hand release push-ups now. I've got Kara moving to the box. I've got Hayden staying on the floor, and I just want 5 reps here. Make sure that you feel good, but save all the good reps for the retest, right? That's where we need those at, because I know that you guys have been great students. You've been taking your time and following along with the lessons. You may even have done some homework on your hand release push-ups, and you are ready. Get rid of those pre-test nerve jitters, because it's coming. We're gonna be fine, we're stronger, we're better. We already hugged ourselves for the day so that we know that we're gonna be all set, even if we don't do great on the test, but I know you guys are going to. Kara's ready, Hayden's ready, I'm ready. You should be ready. Get yourself on silent, grab some water, get yourself in the position that you need to, because we got a bunch of hand release push-ups coming up now. Athletes, your hand release push-up retest is here. So let's go ahead and make our way to where we are doing those push-ups. Whether you're doing them on a box, an elevated surface, or the floor, you can go ahead and get down. I don't want you to be nervous. Get yourself comfortable. Hit a couple practice reps right now. I'm gonna start the clock for everybody at the same time. We are going through a 2-minute test portion on this. You need to keep track of all of the reps that you do, and you can rest at any point. I would highly encourage you not to go to failure in the early portion. Save that failure set for the very end of this. So if you want to do some fast, quick sets, and then you can continue to work on that with strategic rest built in, that is highly advised. But that is it. I'm done talking, even though I'm going to talk while you're doing the 2-minute test as well. But I'm done. This is the pre-test talking that is done. We are starting in 10 seconds. No nerves, no jitters. We are fine. You guys are strong. You're going to do great. 2, 1, and go. And we are off for our 2-minute period of our hand release push-up test, keeping track of all of your reps. So if you need to mark down on the floor with chalk or write down on a post-it, whatever it is, keep track of your total reps that you do. Hayden's being very strategic in this, and he's hitting a small set, and then he's going into his next reps here. On that hand release push-up, we're picking our hands up off the floor. We got Kara shaking those hands out. If you're doing on an elevated surface, these are not hand release. This is making contact with the surface and then going right back up. When Kara goes down to that box, the box is making contact with right around sternum level or a little bit below, and that's where we want you to be at, because when we go into our push-up position, we need to make an A with our body. If we're making the letter T, we're making the letter I, we're not in optimal position, so I need the letter A today. I've got Hayden still working nice and consistent here. We are 53 seconds into this, so this 2 minutes goes fast. Now we are on to our final minute, so this is the place where you're gonna start pulling out the stops. So less rest time. I want you to make sure you have no reps left in the tank by the end of this. So you gotta start moving. You're gonna see Hayden start dropping down his rest times to where he's gonna do bigger sets if he's able to, but we only have 45 seconds left. So I need you to get everything you possibly can. Imagine that every rep that you do is a $100 bill, and you wanna try to get as many of those as you possibly can, unless you're not materialistic, and then you're gonna donate this money that you get because all of it's going to charity. So get all of the $100 bills you can with these reps in. We got 25 seconds left. I need you to move, move, move. We gotta go. We have 20 seconds left. You gotta go push, push, push until failure. We're almost there. You have 15 seconds left. No rest times left. Let's go. You got 10 seconds and you've got 8 seconds. We've got 5 and 4, 3, 2, 1, time. And that is it. Who would have thought that our 2-minute period would have been this hard? How many reps did you get, Kara? We got 35 from Kara. How many, Hayden?
Got 41.
We got 41. Both of our athletes beat their test time or their test reps that we did before this. So very proud of everyone here. Now, take a moment and see what you just did with your body. Now, if you didn't get as many reps as you did on your pre-test, that is okay. Don't beat yourself up over that. We've got these progressions that you can continue to go through, but we are so thankful that you guys followed along with us the last couple weeks. We're super excited for this progression and seeing what you guys score, so make sure you throw it in the comments below with your pre-test and your retest scores. Kara, great job. Hayden, great job. Everybody at home, great job. Stick around, you got your cool down coming up next. Athletes, again, you guys brought the fitness. We were so happy to have you join us for this retest. Now, if this is your first time with us, this testing period is not the only thing that we offer. This is a small progression that we did to work on upper body strength. If you enjoyed yourself and you want to see the variety of workout styles that Mayhem Athlete has to offer, we encourage you to sign up today because I got a special offer. You get 1 free month of programming with the code ATHOME at mayhemathletes.com, so you can start your fitness journey today. Whether you're looking at functional fitness or CrossFit or bodybuilding or workouts on the road or when you're on vacation or when you got to go to your in-laws for the holidays, wherever you are, mayhemathletes.com has a workout that will fit your style. This program that we offer and the multiple tracks helps you become a little bit fitter and a little bit better and a little bit tougher to take on whatever life throws your way or make it all the way to the competition floor. So whatever your goals are, we got your back. Join us today. You will not regret it, and you'll be surrounded by a great group of athletes and a community that will push you to your max. Now, we got your cool down listed here, so please stick around and take care of your body because it certainly just took care of you during that retest. And as always, be good, be kind, and join us again for another great day of fitness.